Hey, it's me again. I just finished moving all of the controllers, I think, from up there, and we're just left with these two, which is the radar and the central display. I'm certain I will not get these things completed for the release of Clifford. And there's probably other things that I've just overlooked and forgotten anyway. But it's starting to drag on, and it's like we're basically already there, we're already finished. Might as well release it, see if anyone finds anything really wrong with it. And so for the last thing I'm going to do, we're going to get additive color. And these are all blue, but they're meant to look like clips on disk drives. So I think I'll go with additive blue. And we'll just paint some of them. Make it look like there are lights and they're lit up for some reason. So I've got them all painted, and now what I'm going to do is just pick some random inputs from in here and connect them off. So these are all just like on-off inputs, right? Because it really doesn't matter what's connected to these. I also ran out of space in this room and had to put a microcontroller in the floor. So even the floor is doing stuff here. I am just now realizing that this is going to make it a lot more difficult to find anything in here. I may also be breaking things. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is, this will be final sea trials. It's so laggy. We're at North Harbour. He's nearly $1 million. So -8. It does not seem that I can spawn Clifford. Well, with a quick edit to the save file, we seem to have a lot more money. And I have access to the menu here. So we'll see that no clip is currently disabled, which means that we should get some easier missions. It also means I need to get onto Clifford without flying on, which is what I usually do. I can also take damage, so I've got to be careful about jumping off all these walkways. I'm just realizing now I have no backup battery. I have the APU, which I guess is a backup battery. Turn all these on. That should be all I need on. And I should be able to use the bow thruster. Maybe? Might not be connected. Does not appear to be connected. So I clearly have not connected all the electricity. I'm thinking about changing the logo to this one. I don't really know what kind of meaning this has. To me, it's just kind of like a cross. Maybe like a cardinal directions kind of cross thing. We've got the green light. Should be able to start moving. I've reduced the sensitivity on my throttle, so now it's like 25%, and it goes up to 100. If I can move away from North Harbour, then should be able to speed the game up. North Harbour's just real laggy for some reason. Oh, I deleted the microcontrollers for my map and my radar because I'm still working on those, but I'm working on them in a separate vehicle file, so I only have to worry about the lure. So I guess we've got no maps today. We've still got the X and Y GPS coordinates, so that's fine. That's all I really ever had before. So I am used to this. We are going northeast, so it should be okay to just leave it. I put lights in here as well, so that's the bridge lights. Put these light switches here, so now this floor lights up. There's a light switch there by the door as well. It is kind of annoying that you have to go all the way down into like the -1 floor just to find a bed. Hydrofoil boat requires servicing in the ocean. We can do that. Easy peasy. It is at 2,200 and negative 600. So we just need to turn around, I think. Oh, jeez. I think that might be broken. We'll throttle down a bit so we're not going full speed. Oh, it's right there anyway. I didn't want to run into it. It looks like it's sinking. Maybe it's just the waves? It would be really good if I had another set of controls that was down by the rescue zone. Or even a camera. We'll grab a rope and I'll turn these lights on down here. There's a rope here somewhere. Rope anchors? Rope anchors. It's probably a good idea to keep my gangway closed just because the waves seem so rough right now. You don't want it to come flying down and smash the boat. So I'm just waiting until I'm above them. Now we can just weld this up. There we go. I'm wondering as well if I can steal their fuel. Now that I have a ship or a pump on board my ship, I want to find out if they have a hose anchor. What's this? Doesn't look like a fuel tank. Is this an electric boat or something? I think what I'll do, if I can grab one of their ropes to replace the rope that I've got. Yeah. I want to test my cut ropes button. See what happens. Oh, just like snaps the rope completely. And put my new rope back. I guess that's it. Mission complete. Small speedboat requires servicing east of Coast Guard beginner. I also, when I come out of that door, I get really lost. I don't know if I'm just bad with directions, but I get disoriented really quickly in these hallways. There it is. I'm still getting used to the fact that I've got so much further to travel on the throttle for it to completely stop. Oh dear. This is kind of maybe going to be annoying. Hey, wait a minute. Who's that? Another big ship. I feel like I need a little step here. I can just grab it if I let go of like whatever I'm holding. It would have been a good idea to put the winch on a hard point instead of the hard points beside the winch. I've done that wrong. I'm not redoing it, I'm just saying I've done it wrong. No! Okay. I should have put the MCS AX adapter on here, and then I would have been able to pick up all of anything that uses that adapter, which is like, there's already a lot of container handler, container spreader type situations. I should have maybe put another hinge at the end, and then put an AX connector on the hinge, and then connected the hinge the same way that I connected the laser and the light. That would have been a really good way to do it. And I think I need a cable for this one. Hopefully this connection is better. Still works. And if this doesn't work, we'll just use a rope. Okay, okay. Very violent, very springy. I'll leave that attachment on there for now. Gotta be careful not to just fall down here because I'd probably die. And then there's a lot of rope anchors. So I just need to connect a bunch of these. We've got 3 ropes and the maggle on the crane holding that down. I don't want to go too fast in case this boat bounces up or something and smashes the deck. I'm going to try and drive by this one. I don't want to be by North Harbour, so if I can swoop in and get out. It's got a big turning circle though. Yes, close enough? Close enough. As long as I don't hit the land. We'll go full throttle. And I'm pretty sure I'm not pointed at anything. I think this boat has a fuel tank on it. Oh, that looks like a hose anchor. We're gonna go red to Clifford. Oosh. Turn that pump on. Okay, we have to start at this end. There's no fluid in, so I would say nothing's happening. There's no fuel to be stolen here. False, true. So this is the in pipe that's going up there, connecting on the back of that, going down and in, and nothing's happening. So no fuel to steal from the AI. Be free, boat. Be free. He's going. Very slowly, but he's going. Oh, I guess they wanted that boat in North Harbour. Oh well. Maybe they should despawn the boat when it gets delivered. We're gonna go around the back of Beginner, head west. Just line up for west, and then I'm going to go and sleep and see if we get a mission. What's also interesting about what I'm doing right now, I have all my normal missions enabled, all the normal add-ons that I would be running in career mode are enabled, and we're running at 40-ish logic FPS and 47 performance, so like visual FPS. So yeah, I think even though Clifford is a real lag monster and just massive, it's still usable, sort of. Do you think I connected my locator beacons on signal to something else when I was trying to connect all those server lights? Oh wait, whoa, here he is. Okay. That's not good. Okay, let's hop into this. IR mode? How do I do IR? This one? Not helpful. Oh, that's very hard to see. Am I getting it? I have no idea. I feel like I probably just need to get over there and deal with it. I'll leave the cannon on it so that maybe it can like get accidentally put out. But I'll need to take a fire extinguisher over there. Or they'll just go out on their own if they're upside down. It's going to be a pain to rescue them. I'm going to try and turn around here, come up beside them with the rescue zone on the right side. And we're looking for 4 of them. I can see at least 3 lights, maybe 4, very clustered together. There might be someone inside the boat. Yeah, I think there's someone at the back of the boat. I think they're all alive. Taking them to the hospital's kind of gonna be a not fun experience. I'm gonna see 2 alive, but I thought there was a 3rd one behind the boat that I don't see. They look dead, actually. Better go get them. Get them first priority. Put them on a medical bed, and they'll be fine. Actually, that person I just put on the medical bed probably doesn't need to be there at all. Yeah, that's dead. Definitely dead. Okay, close and close, close, and turn the spotlight off. And I think they should all be okay. I just leave them down here. And the closest hospital is St. Sebastian's, which we just need to turn around and go south. I've lost one as he was doing that. Wait a minute. I need to go fix that. I feel like the ship might be going a little bit sideways right now. Better put on diving gear. Go do some underwater welding. Oh yeah, we're most definitely taking on water. Man, this is so slow. I just need to repair this, I think. I'm going to cut this out, I think, because the flashing is so bad. I think I've welded everything that's underwater. There's still these bits up the side, which I don't know if I should be welding with the underwater welder, and I can't seem to get this ladder. I better take the underwater welder and head below deck. Make sure that the engine room is not flooded. Which it probably is. But if I open these doors, I should be sucking out any water. Man, what's going on with this glow? Well, it doesn't look like there's any damage in here. I was actually going to seal up this room and then get rid of the doors and just flood it, physics flood it. But I think that's a big reason that I wanted to keep most things hollow, so that I can come and repair them. I really don't want to be like spawning and despawning the same boat all the time just to repair it. It'd be good if there was like a repair, like a shipyard, and you could just go. Why don't they do that? There should just be like a shipyard zone, and you don't even have to stop in it. You should just be able to drive through it, and it will repair your boat and just deduct the money. There's no need to like stop and activate, just drive through a thing. I guess a big problem with Clifford is because it's so laggy, it's hard to tell how much force you actually have. I think that ladder is probably still broken, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Oh well. Is that the lighthouse? It's not turning though. What has a spotlight that doesn't turn? Oh, it's another boat. Oh, my horn's not hooked up. Oh, we're going really fast, and the beginner outpost island only just appeared out of the fog. I was gonna say it's probably super shallow. We're like only just above the bottom of the ocean there. We need to be very careful. So St. Seb is somewhere ahead of me. I can kind of see, I don't know if I'm seeing like the island's shadow or if it's just the horizon. But slowing down to 50% throttle. And I want to try and come along the east side where that's the closest to going up to the hospital. Which will be, I'm aiming for 149 negative 883. Oh. I've overshot it. I've dropped down to 20% throttle. Without my bow thrusters, I have to point the nose in a lot first and then try and swing the back around. And that's it there. No, I feel like I'm going way too fast. Because I'm lagging as well. Like, the lag's not too bad, but I don't want to come flying up to it. And I've got auto anchor on, so the anchor should have dropped. I think I need to reverse a little bit. Hopefully I'm in the right spot. Having that green floor, I think in my mind it's like the green represents the same green as the exit sign. So I'm just like looking for the green color to know exit. But that makes it really easy for me to know when to exit. All this fog, can't see anything. Look at that, perfect. Perfect. That's so cool. I feel like I want to do that on all my boats now. Did you hear a dog? I heard a dog. I mean, it could have been like a chicken or something. It's so cool to like return to this, because it's doing the exact thing I wanted it to do. It's like the mothership. You can live on this. You can return to it whenever you've finished your mission and just know that you don't have to go back to a port. You can just stay here, do more missions. The anchor might be like jammed inside somewhere. Will I be able to get out of here without smashing into the dock? Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, was that the dock? Kidding me. Look how much stuff broke. See if I can repair it. Nah, this is like major max damage. I bet it goes all the way down. Yeah. It's like if stuff repairs in a couple of zaps, then it's usually fine. When it's like this and it's not changing its state at all, it's like the worst kind of damage. I might end up using like one welder on just one block to repair it. There's like no point trying to save that. So I'm going to head back to North Harbour and respawn. Maybe gangways just need to be longer so that you don't get close to the docks. And I don't know if it's just docks in general. I think it's those little wooden piers. That's been the only times when I've been parked up to those little wooden piers that my boat just suddenly gets smashed to pieces. I think I've got the saving game bug as well. We might be saving the game for a while here. A shark diver has gone missing. Perfect. I revel in other people's misfortune. Oh, is there a boat just over there? Yep, that's probably him. Do I bother fishing him up, or do I just want to dive down, grab him through the cage, and be done with it? Ooh. That's how professional I am. I don't even need diving gear to save the diver. Like, I don't think this guy actually needed this kind of saving. He just needed letting out of his cage. Like, he can sit here. He doesn't need any medical attention. Rescue one casualty next to St. Sebastian's Hospital Island to a hospital. Sometimes you read English and you read it and it kind of doesn't make any sense. That's what that felt like. Kind of doesn't make any sense. I think what would be really good for my next ship is a throttle kill button. Instead of like holding down, you could just push one button and it will like intercept the throttle signal and set it to down, like set it to 0, and while also putting the lever all the way down, and it'll like pulse itself back off once it hits 0. Slow motion. Rescued. What's making that sound? So I've got a couple things that I found from these sea trials. I'm going to do some multiplayer tomorrow and we'll get some more feedback from that. And I'm very much hoping that I'll be able to make some kind of little montage video and get this released tomorrow, Sunday afternoon. That is the plan. Even though it will be Monday for me. It'll be Sunday for everyone else. Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.